On today's episode of Sports Culture, we have the NBA draft tonight. We'll give some predictions on who we think is going to make top-tier trades. We have our weekly MLB recap and World Cup. We're also going to preview next week's MLB games, World Cup games, and we will have a follow-up on the NBA draft next week.
More NBA draft. David, did you ever get this back on SoundCloud last week?
I did not. I couldn't figure out how to do it.
You have one responsibility, David.
Yeah, my one responsibility. You're talking to a retard here.
All right. Well, you can catch us on iOS in like 3 weeks because apparently the iOS review process takes us 3 weeks. We're on YouTube. We're on Podbean. Apparently we're wanted on other podcast apps because Ted requested more.
Ted requested more?
Ted requested that we go on Podcast Go, I think it is. Ted is our black friend, everybody.
We should be getting him on at some point.
We should.
He may not know much about sports, but he can always talk comic books. He can always talk...
He can talk Terrell Owens for days.
He can talk Terrell Owens for days. If only we could If only we could go to the Hall of Fame ceremony and bring Ted along.
Oh my God! Yes.
I can't do that.
We could have Ted post by like the Terrell Owens bust. Yes.
Oh my! Ted and Terrell Owens would be a combo.
That would be a combo. I'd want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to MLB though. What you got?
This week in Major League Baseball, the Atlanta Braves, a surprise of the National League, are in first place in June.
Jesus Christ. All right. That surprised me.
That team is going to be fun to watch, especially down the stretch. As we talked about last week, it's really like, would you risk your... It was like the Cubs way back in 2014 to 2011. Do you want to risk your future?
Yeah.
And I mean...
Yeah, you do.
You do want to risk your future, Evan?
Always risk it for the ship. Always risk it for the ship.
You might as well. I mean, if they went and got a Manny Machado, I'd shit my pants.
Always go all in. What else you got?
Let's see. We have the Yankees are in first place ahead of the Boston Red Sox because they have played 4 less games.
I just got like a notification before the show started that they won, I thought. So
the Yankees are hot, too, 8-2 in their last 10. That team is fun to watch as well. The Bronx Bombers are back, baby.
It was interesting. Like last week, they were like starting to lose, and now they're back on the winning roll. So, go Yanks.
That's what happens when your pitching comes into fruition.
Yeah. And then David's computer crashes.
Yeah, so apparently the device that I have my standings on has decided an automatic restart will happen in 9 minutes. So we're going to close that, and hopefully we can get this done within 10 minutes.
I'll get fucking MLB. Well, we can get MLB done in 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, this shouldn't take too long. The Cleveland Indians are still in first place in MLB's worst division. They are 5 games ahead of the Detroit Tigers, who, my brother-in-law's favorite team, by the way. Hi, Ethan. Too bad you guys are garbage. The Minnesota Twins are 5. The team that surprised everyone last year, going from the first ever 100-loss team, going from 100 losses to a playoff spot. The Minnesota Twins. Disappointing. They can't pitch. They have no pitching.
Playoff spot, though. That GM's doing work.
He is doing work. Paul Molitor had an incredible season as manager last year as well.
Are we going to talk about the jackpot, David? Later.
We'll do our big MLB thing with this jackpot. We'll talk about our opinions on the Terry Collins video as well with that umpire. The Astros are the hottest team in baseball right now. They are 9-1 in their last 10, 50-26, 3.5 ahead of your Mariners.
My Mariners.
They're not your Mariners, but you're
I love Seattle.
You're the Seattle man.
It's like my next adopted team.
Yeah.
If the Yankees were ever dissolved, which would never happen, they have too much money. But if they were ever dissolved, I'd probably adopt the Mariners as my team.
But I mean, how can you not love the Mariners? They've had so many great players. Ken Griffey Jr.
You were just talking last week about how somebody was stuck in Seattle.
Who was stuck? Oh, King Felix. He had been stuck in... King Felix. He's probably the best pitcher in baseball to not make a playoff appearance at the moment.
Yeah, true.
Although, no pitcher for Seattle has made the playoffs since 2003. I don't even think some of your brothers and sisters were born yet.
No, sister was not born.
Your sister was not born yet.
Neither of them, actually, yeah.
That's just like, man, being a Seattle Mariners fan is almost the equivalent of being a Buffalo Bills fan. If you really think about it. Buffalo, I mean...
They had Tyrod Taylor. That was hope.
Okay, but they benched him for Nathan Peterman.
Yeah, which I still understand. I loved watching Tyrod Taylor.
He's a good quarterback.
I was starting to love the Bills, and then...
It's ironic that we talk about Tyrod Taylor because I almost wore a Baker Mayfield jersey today. But it's NBA draft, and today's feature is Tim Duncan, Wake Forest. The man who was the first overall pick the year of my existence.
Congratulations.
Brought the Spurs back to life.
They did.
Haven't missed a playoffs. The San Antonio Spurs have not been out of the playoffs since 1996.
Yeah.
I was born in 97. I'll be legally drinking in 10 days. And the San Antonio Spurs are on one of the most incredible rolls in the history of basketball.
Absolutely. Popovich has done a fucking fantabulous job. There's the F-bomb.
I can't believe we segued. We haven't even gotten to the National League yet, and I was talking about the feature jersey.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. All right. Basketball during non-basketball season.
Yeah. In the NL Central, my Cubbies are tied with the Brewers for first place in the National League Central.
Let's go Brewers.
I can't deal with you right now.
What else you got?
We also have the Arizona Diamondbacks, 2 games ahead of the Los Angeles Dodgers in the AL West, with the Giants 4 back, the Rockies 4.5 back, and even the Padres are only 7.5 back in June.
Dodgers are going to take that division. They'll get a roll any game now.
I think eventually they'll get hot and they might take it over. But I like this Diamondback squad. They've got a lot of youth. A.J. Pollock is back. They have their leadoff hitter. Paul Goldschmidt is still Paul Goldschmidt. Jake Lamb has been disappointing somewhat, but, I mean, not everyone's going to have a great year.
I just don't put hope into Arizona baseball teams.
I mean, that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
They did win a championship. I believe it was their 3rd year of existence.
Yeah.
But they also had 2 of the most clutch pitchers ever, Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling. And they also won it on a walk-off in Game 7.
Your encyclopedic baseball knowledge is really coming through right now. Good job. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I only remember that because, neat fun fact, Brewers manager Craig Counsell scored the winning run in extra innings of 2 walk-off Game 7 World Series.
I just noticed that we're both actually healthy this week, except for that little cough.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like 5 times better. But continue with baseball. Go baseball.
Go baseball. That's all you got for that. Go baseball.
I'm kind of tuned out right now with baseball at the moment. World Cup, man.
The World Cup is exciting. It's very exhausting, especially being the other side of the world.
Yeah. Fuck Russia.
That's all I got for our MLB recap.
All right. World Cup recap then?
Let's go with the World Cup, Evan. It's all you.
All right. Group A, Russia, Uruguay, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Russia's leading that. Well, Russia and Uruguay are tied in that one. 2 games, no losses, no draws. Yeah, that's it. Group B, we got Spain, Portugal, Iran, Morocco, Iran. Oh my god, if I mispronounce another country name, I give you permission to slap me. Spain, Portugal, and Iran oddly tied for that. Well, Spain and Portugal tied. Iran has 1 win, 1 loss. Spain and Portugal, 1 win, 1 draw. But a draw is like kissing your mother, as they told me in basketball practice. Fair statement?
That's a fair statement, yeah.
Alright.
Every sport with ties is stupid, in my opinion. What's the point of it?
Yeah.
Go to a shootout.
Let's go hockey. France, Denmark, Australia, and Peru, they fell out Group C. France in the lead, 2 wins, no losses, no draws. Denmark, 1 win, 2 draws, and that's second. So, Group C, France is taking that one.
They're going to win the group, or they're going to advance, just in general?
They're going to win the group.
Okay.
And advance. Either way, same statement. Group D, Croatia, Argentina, Iceland, and Nigeria. Croatia is winning that one with 1 win. That's a shitty group right there.
See, I'm going to be interested to see how Argentina bounces back after Messi Messi completely screwed up. Was it a penalty kick or was it a free kick?
I believe it was a free kick.
Okay,
Which is even worse.
botched a free kick.
Yeah, and then I think Croatia crushed them today.
Argentina?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So these aren't even up. So yeah, Argentina not looking good. Croatia looking very good. Group B, we got Serbia, Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica. Serbia, the leader of that one. Again, only one win, but they've only had one game. Actually, they played... Nope, they play tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, that's also a shitty looking group. Group F, Mexico, Sweden, Germany, South Korea. Interesting to put South Korea and Germany together. Mexico and Sweden leading that one game. One game. Just
Mexico beating Germany is easily the biggest upset of this World Cup so far.
Yep, it screwed my picks pooch right there. To the point where I actually want to change picks.
That team can score with anyone, though. That's not going to be their problem. It's going to be stopping other teams.
David, I want to change my pick to France because they scored the most goals.
Because they can score.
I just wanted to pick a scoring machine. Well, Russia and Uruguay also scored 6 so far, but
That's like picking the Atlanta Falcons because they scored 34 a game.
I know, but France is like fun to watch, so I'm changing. I can't watch Germany this year.
The Atlanta Falcons, yeah, I guess you could say that. The Atlanta Falcons were fun to watch till they blew a 28-3 lead.
Thank you. I was actually rooting for the Falcons that entire season too.
Yeah, the Falcons were very good.
When the Niners are shitty to watch, you just gotta like root for somebody else.
Yeah, you got to find a silver lining in somewhere.
Yeah, but yeah, previews. I'll start with World Cup since we're right there. So coming up for fun games, Russia, Uruguay on Monday. I'm gonna take Uruguay. Actually, I think they're gonna upset Russia.
Okay. You think home court matters in this World Cup?
I just want to see Russia get pissed on their home court, really. And I think it'd be even funnier if it was Uruguay.
That would be very funny. But Uruguay has some good players. They've got Luis Suarez. He's going to bite somebody's ear off.
Group B games coming up. Upcoming then for Group B, I'm going to go Spain-Morocco. I think Morocco's going to upset Spain. Bet against it.
Bet against it?
Bet against me.
Who did you have? I'm sorry.
Morocco. They have 2 losses. Spain has 1 win, 1 draw. I'm taking Morocco.
See, my big thing is
Morocco has not yet scored a point.
Teams that already have 2 losses, though, they're pretty much done unless they do. What's their goal differential at the moment?
So Spain's scored 4. Morocco's scored 0.
Morocco has not scored yet?
They have not scored yet.
So what you're telling me is
They have nothing to lose.
they have nothing to lose, but if Morocco could advance to the next round if they score 5 goals and beat Spain,
Yeah.
they'd have to beat Spain 5-0. I don't see that happening one bit.
They're going to pull their heads out of their asses and they're just going to become a scoring machine.
I could see Spain just saying, fuck it, and drawing. Just don't give up any goals. We don't have to score either.
Well, Portugal also has 4 goals, so they kind of have to keep that in mind.
That is
C,
true.
Denmark, France, Tuesday, June 26th. 26.
26-7.
26. I'm going to take France because they're my pick now.
Denmark?
Denmark?
Give me Denmark just because you want France.
Okay. Denmark's also got 4 goals, so yeah.
Denmark's that like sleeper team
Yeah.
that every group has.
Yeah.
That's just going to find a way to get to the next round, and all they have to do is get hot.
They're just going to have like a slide tackle, like Messi like goal, and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
What's this? This one's Group D. Games coming up. We'll do Iceland and Croatia on Tuesday, the 26th.
Okay, I like Iceland personally.
You do.
Iceland was a team in the last World Cup that surprised a lot of people as well.
No, you picked Argentina, so we'll go Argentina versus Nigeria. Jesus.
Argentina versus Nigeria?
On the 26th as well.
That's a must-win game for Argentina.
They have not won a game yet.
They haven't won a game yet, and if Messi wants to bring his country a World Cup, he's going to have to do a lot more than he's been doing.
So, yeah, I'm going to take... I'll take Croatian. Not going to take Nigeria. Croatia and Argentina.
Yeah, I feel like Messi's going to have a game. It's just going to be too hard.
So we're both rooting for Argentina then?
Yeah, I'll take Argentina.
I'm going to take Argentina by 3.
That's a lot, especially in a World Cup game.
I think it's going to be 4-1 final score.
Ooh, give me 2-0 Argentina. Messi scores a goal within the first 10 minutes of the game.
Okay. Group E, Serbia and Brazil on Wednesday.
Which Neymar shows up?
The one that chokes.
Ah, okay.
Taking Brazil. I'm still taking Brazil.
Yeah, I feel like Neymar, he's too elite of a scorer to just go a World Cup without a goal. Yeah. He also hasn't played in months. He had knee surgery.
True.
But
he's got a good team around him.
He does. He's going to get looks.
Play ball.
Yeah, he's going to get looks.
Group F? Oh, did you have another thought?
No.
Okay. Group F, Mexico and Sweden coming up on the 27th as well. Give me Mexico.
Give me Mexico. That team, I think this is their time. They're going to advance.
Yeah.
They're so hyped that they get the 2026 World Cup.
They beat Germany.
They did beat Germany.
So, I might even give them 4 points.
I could see that.
Yeah.
They did just shut out a very elite scoring Germany team. Or as what they like to call Bayern Munich.
Group G. Belgium and England on Thursday.
What did England do in their last game? Did they lose?
They won 2-1 to Tunisia. They have not lost yet. They've only had one game though.
England's always going to have good players. Soccer is much bigger in that English-speaking country.
Yeah.
So give me England 2-1 again.
Okay, I'll take Belgium then, and I'll go 1-0.
Okay, I'm not knocking anything that Belgium can do. Belgium is a good team too. That should be an interesting matchup.
Yep. H. Let's go Japan and Senegal on next Sunday. Jesus Christ, that's next week's predictions then. At the same time, though.
What day is that?
That's next Sunday.
The 1st?
Oh, wait, no, that's the 24th. That's in 3 days. Never mind.
Okay.
It's weird how this is set up timeline-wise. But Japan, Senegal. Japan's got 3. Senegal's got 3. They both have 1 win.
Okay. I like Japan out of this group. They're going to be they could be a sleeper team as well, along with Iceland.
Senegal's an African country. I'm taking Senegal.
Never even heard of Senegal until this World Cup. Didn't even know they existed.
I think they're an African country. Let me fact check that real quick.
Yeah, make sure they're not something like Wakanda.
That's an African country still.
It's also a city in Chicago.
West Africa. I was correct. All right.
Okay.
I knew that was their thing. Yeah, I'm going to go with Senegal. Asians can't play football.
Didn't Japan win their last game?
They did. But who was that against? That was against Colombia. Oh, that was against Colombia.
Yeah, they beat Colombia.
Okay. I'm going to take Senegal still.
I don't know, man. Japan just seems like a team to watch.
You know, let's do Colombia versus Poland just because Colombia is a team of interest.
Give me Colombia. Colombia's going to smoke Poland. 3 or 4-0 at least.
See, I think it's going to be a bit closer. I'm going to go 2-1.
To lose to Japan, though, it's going to piss a lot of people off in Colombia.
Yeah, it is. And then to lose to Poland.
Yeah. Especially if Colombia doesn't get out of group play, that will be disappointing.
All right, and that's the World Cup for the next week. What you got for baseball for the next week?
Well,
anything interesting?
Nothing really interesting. We keep moving closer and closer to the trade deadline.
We do.
It'll be interesting to see what teams get hot, especially with the trade deadline being a month from next Saturday.
Dodgers are going to get hot. They'll do something.
The Dodgers will always, they're too good of a team to stay down. Same with the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
I think they're just...
And then either Red Sox or Yankees are going to get hot and just take that division soon. But
see, I think they're both going to stay about the same.
About lukewarm.
Lukewarm. The Yankees 29-11 at home. I'd say that's lukewarm.
That is lukewarm.
But another thing with the Yankees, they're just as good on the road as they are at home.
They are.
The Red Sox are about the same.
Yeah, it's interesting how this year's playing out.
Yeah. Whoever doesn't win that division is going to have a tough time against one of these wild card teams, especially if it's the Mariners or the Astros. The Mariners or the Angels coming out of the AL West in a wild card game against the Yankees or the Red Sox. Ooh, that would be some prime time coverage. We could get a King Felix versus Chris Sale matchup in a wild card game. That'd be the quickest wild card.
Mariners, man.
Yeah, if there was if I had to pick between King Felix and Chris Sale, one game to send me to not the World Series, but to the next round, the first round of the playoffs, give me King Felix. Especially if it's in Seattle.
He wants the playoffs.
You got to give that man a shot. You got to give him a shot.
He's in the jackpot now.
His ass will be in the jackpot now.
All right. Is that everything interesting for baseball?
Once again, we would like to thank Terry Collins for one of the greatest videos in the history of the earth.
Oh my God. So, Mets?
It was the Mets.
Mets manager.
I don't know who they were playing. This was last year. Terry Collins blew up on an umpire.
And possibly the best video that I've ever seen on the internet.
First pitch of the at-bat. Noah Syndergaard. You knew they were going to throw at somebody because they got thrown at the night before. Yeah. Misses completely. I mean, that ball was so far behind the hitter.
Yeah, it was a good 2 feet behind the dude's back. I'm like, oh, this is dumb.
Yeah, he should have known that he was gone right after that.
Yep.
And to quote Noah Syndergaard, I was trying to throw a fucking fastball. If you're gonna throw, end quote, if you're gonna throw the fastball, Noah, you gotta hit the guy. Yeah. If you hit the man, it's a warning.
If you're gonna throw a fastball, give it a good one and make it straight at his back.
If you're gonna throw the fastball like that, if you're gonna try and hit him, at least miss in front of him. And even if you miss in front of him, you can still keep throwing inside.
Aim for the ribs.
Yeah, if you're gonna go for him, go for the ribs, butt, back,
get the knee,
thigh. Ooh, I don't know. Noah Syndergaard throws extremely hard.
Exactly. Crush some crucial ligaments.
You would destroy some crucial ligaments.
But thank you, Terry Collins, for screaming at umps and umps saying back, "Our ass is in the jackpot now."
Yeah, that umpire. All jokes aside, that umpire did a fantastic job handling that situation.
He did.
He calmed Terry Collins down.
If Terry Collins came through that door right now, I would have no clue how to calm him the fuck down. Because he's always pissed about something.
Yeah, he's good at finding a way to be pissed off.
Yeah. He's going to be when you're fucking wearing a beanie in summer, and then he's just going to start getting in my face, and be like, our ass is in the jackpot now, Terry. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. He'd just walk through that front door and yell at you, Evan. He'd call you a cocksucker.
As he did.
Yeah. That home plate umpire, though. The home plate umpire did make the right call right there, though.
Probably.
And as Terry said, you got to give us a shot.
You got to give us a shot.
You had your shot, Terry.
You did. And you fucking blew it.
Yeah. You got to know the situation, too.
Yeah.
Even if MLB does nothing to that guy, you got to know that that's not the umpire's fault.
Yeah. The umps don't work. Well, the umps do work for MLB. But
yeah, they do. MLB signs their paychecks.
They more work in cohesion with them. And then, yeah, shit happens.
Yeah. That's baseball, though. That's baseball, though. What do we got, Evan? What's up? What's next
for NBA draft? David,
ooh.
Who's going first?
Excuse me. I think we all have a hunch that DeAndre Ayton is going to go first.
That's what all the critics are saying?
Do not be surprised if Marvin Bagley jumps ahead of him.
I got my top 10. Suns are taking Bagley.
I love Marvin Bagley for the sheer fact that he's a big that can play like a guard.
Suns need talent in general, and I think Bagley's the most athletic person they can take.
Another thing to go with that, DeAndre Ayton's a center, and this is not a center's league anymore.
This is not a center's league anymore. I mean, if you have someone with long arms, you're going to get boards and you're going to get more points, but at the same time...
Does Kawhi Leonard get traded tonight?
If it's up to him, yes. If the Spurs want to keep him, they're keeping him.
See, I don't know how I feel about people demanding trades, especially in the NBA, which is a hard cap league. I mean,
yeah,
going to the Lakers wouldn't be a problem cap wise, but
the
if you
NBA loves to screw over the Lakers, so if Kawhi's going to the Lakers, they'd be like, no, that's too OP.
They did
Meanwhile,
block
the Warriors.
They did block the Chris Paul trade.
They did.
But I mean, in the end, that team was fun to watch. The Clippers were Lob City was a blast.
Yeah, but the Lakers need Chris Paul.
They did need Chris Paul. Kobe Bryant needed some help.
He did.
Dwight Howard was not that help.
Dwight Howard got traded.
Yeah, Dwight Howard did get traded again to the
Nets. How many different jerseys has that man wore?
4 in the last 4 years. Incredible.
Yeah. Dwight Howard's career. He travels more than like a stock manager.
Yeah, he's pretty much a businessman.
No, I don't even like consider Dwight Howard an athlete at this point as much as I consider him a businessman. He's still like as hell though and could probably knock me the hell out, so I should probably stop talking shit.
Yeah. Now as every draft has, there's always a foreign player that intrigues everyone.
Talking about Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Let's just call him Luke.
Yeah, we'll call him Luke. So with Luke,
I have him going to the Mavs.
You have that is pick 4?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Mavs at 5.
Yeah.
The Mavs love their foreign players. They did hit the best one of all time, the GOAT of foreign players in Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
You got to give him that.
And Tony Parker. He's French.
He's French, but he was a Spur, not a Maverick.
Oh shit. Sorry, Spurs also love their foreign players.
Oh, Greg Popovich loves his foreign players that he can draft and stash in the second round.
You think like Greg Popovich just like likes learning new languages?
You know, I don't know. He's a very intelligent man.
He is.
He hates his Donald Trump.
He does hate his Donald Trump, as a lot of Americans do.
Yeah. I mean, but I can't see the Spurs making any subtle sending Kawhi and somebody else to move up to go get that guy. I couldn't see it.
No. So you were going on a roll with him though.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah. Where do you have him going?
I mean, the kid can play. I feel like somebody's going to trade up to 3 with the Atlanta Hawks to get him. I don't know who that team is going to be.
Okay.
It's either going to be Luka Doncic, is either going to be a Sacramento King, or he's going to be the 3rd overall pick.
Hawks.
By either the Hawks or some team that makes a trade. Maybe the Chicago Bulls. The Cleveland Cavaliers could move up.
I think Hawks might want that pick.
The Hawks might want that pick.
Unless they're like getting a star from somebody. Like
Yeah.
if Hawks are getting Kawhi Leonard, then
If Kawhi Leonard ends up on the Hawks, I don't know what... I couldn't tell you what I would do if Kawhi Leonard is a Hawk.
send Kyle Korver back there.
Yeah, you might as well just build a super team at that point in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean, they already lost their hockey team. The Atlanta Thrashers were gone. You got to have something besides the Braves and Falcons in Atlanta.
Yeah, because fuck the Falcons.
Yeah.
So you got him going 2 or 3?
He's going 2 or 3.
I have Ayton going 2nd.
Marvin Bagley, I think, is going whichever one Doncic doesn't go.
Okay.
He's just got too much potential to pass up.
Got it.
I also think he's more NBA ready than DeAndre Ayton. His game is much more refined.
Yeah.
If you watch him play, he boxes out, he gets rebounds, he hustles on every single play.
Only thing Ayton has right now is all the hype.
Ayton has a ton of hype, but it's because he can do quite a bit.
He'll be a good role player. I don't think he's gonna be a star.
The guy I think who will have a major impact from day one, Mo Bamba.
Okay.
I love me some Mo Bamba.
I have him going 9th.
You have him going 9th?
Knicks.
I don't think he goes past Chicago at 7. If my Bulls took Mo Bamba, I would be extremely happy.
I actually have the Bulls taking Porter.
There are a few guys that I'd love the Bulls to take. This draft is very loaded.
Would you rather have
With
him take
talent at the
Bamba or
top.
Porter?
Ooh, if I'm the Bulls, I am taking Michael Porter
Over Bamba?
over Bamba See, I don't know. There are a lot of teams that really determine what Chicago does at that pick.
Yeah.
Orlando, if they take Michael Porter, if Michael Porter even falls below 5 or 4, who's picking 4 this year?
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. I could see Mo Bamba going 4. I could see him going between 4 and 9.
I think he's 9.
Who do you have the Cavaliers picking?
Shea Alexander. I'm not even going to pronounce that first last name. He has 2 last names.
Okay. Is he a foreign guy?
I believe so. No, wait, no. I think he's from Kentucky.
Okay. He's a Kentucky freshman.
Yeah.
Okay. There's always going to be one of those in the top 10 no matter what?
Yeah. 11. Yep, he's a Kentucky freshman.
Okay.
I think Cavs need a point guard. That's all I think.
The Cavs, well, yeah, they do need a point guard. They traded Kyrie. LeBron can't play point every play.
He can't, no. He's meant to be a small forward.
Yeah, he could play point guard in the NBA for any
He can play
team.
any position, and he's proven that many times, but like...
He's a very elite passer, though. I feel like LeBron, he could start at point guard for any team.
Yeah, but he's big.
He is big. Ben Simmons is 6'9", though.
True.
Ben Simmons is a point guard.
Ben Simmons is a point.
Where does Philadelphia pick this year? They have the
the
Lakers pick, correct?
10th.
10th? Okay. What do you have Philadelphia doing? They're a team that's in the
Knox.
top 10. Who?
Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox? Okay. There are a lot of teams that are intriguing in this draft as to what they could do. None, I think, more than Philadelphia. We could see Philadelphia trade up to 3 to get a game changer. Another game changer. They have the assets to do it. That's for damn
You
sure.
really think Hawks are trading away this pick? Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like the Hawks are going to trade away this pick. The Hawks could get a lot more for what they're going to get for what they could get for this pick. They have a lot of leverage at 3.
They need a star.
The Hawks do need a star, but I think they would take lots of picks.
If they don't give their pick away, I have them taking Jaren Jackson Jr. Triple J.
I like Jaren Jackson, but he wasn't even the best player on his team this year. Miles Bridges was the best player on that Michigan State team.
Where do you have him going?
Miles Bridges, I think he will be a top 10 pick later. I think the Cavs could take him. See,
Wait, is he in the draft this year?
Miles Bridges did come out for the draft. Yep.
Okay. Had to make sure. Because wasn't he a junior?
He was a sophomore.
Sophomore, okay.
He was a sophomore that was going to be a top 10 pick if he came out the year before as a freshman, but decided to go back for another year. I don't think he'll be a top 10 pick, but I think he's going to be a steal later,
Yeah.
especially in the middle part of the draft. But if you're looking, my biggest thing about teams trading up, what assets do teams have to give away? Bulls have another first-round pick this year.
They do.
We have 2 first-round picks.
But they're not going to give away their 7th.
Hmm?
They're not going to give away, like, their number 7 pick.
To move up?
Well, to move up, maybe.
I think they could move up to 3 or 2. Sacramento said they're open to trading number 2. The Hawks are definitely open to trading number 3. I don't think you could get up to number 1.
No.
And I don't think it would be worth it to get up to number 1.
I don't think it'd be worth it for the Kings to, like, give away their pick, to be honest.
But how many top 5 picks has Sacramento had in the last 12 years and done anything with them?
None.
Was Tyreek Evans a top 5 pick?
He might have been number 1, actually.
Because he's by far the best pick that they had made. We'll see how De'Aaron Fox turns out.
Kings need to, like, pick somebody to, like, be the head of their franchise and just build.
Yeah.
Because it's just a mess in Sacramento.
It's a gigantic mess.
They lost Boogie and now they have nothing.
Yep. They didn't lose Boogie. They got... Okay, I like Buddy Hield.
Okay.
I feel like he's just a 2-inch shorter Kyle Korver.
They don't have Seth Curry anymore. They moved him to the Mavericks, didn't they?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So
They don't even have the Brothers of Stars anymore.
Yeah, no. Seth's cool to watch too, though.
Yeah, dude can play.
Yeah.
You got to give him an opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Do we ever see him in the championship game against his brother, though?
That would be pretty cool to see, in my opinion. Curry v. Curry.
Be the war of long threes.
Yeah, it would. His brother was highly recruited out of Duke as well, out of North Carolina as well. He went to Duke.
He had one amazing summer league.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
did.
I remember from him.
What did he average, like 21 a game that summer league?
Yeah, and he was just doing long bomb threes like fucking Steph.
Yeah, must run in the family.
Yeah. No. Del Curry did not do long bomb threes.
You're right, but
I can see him trying it like outside of the court. But
oh yeah, in the driveway, hell yeah.
yeah. We haven't talked about Magic yet. Who's Magic taking?
The Magic.
I have Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter. I could see Wendell Carter. I don't know though because they have Jonathan Isaac. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jonathan Isaac, that kid that they took 5 out of Florida State last year. He's an elite defender already. Dude just needs to learn how to score. They've got a star in their hands.
I can maybe see Magic trading away their pick.
I can see the Magic trading down as well, or trading up. It depends on how you feel about
I think
either of those top 2 guys.
they get a star from the Warriors, then they'll trade down.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying the Warriors trade up?
I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if Klay Thompson somehow ended up on the Magic.
Oh, ooh. Okay. I could see Klay Thompson being traded because he's going to get paid eventually.
And then the whole country cries because the Splash Bros get separated, and they're stuck with a cupcake.
Hey, the Smash Bros got separated too. Canseco and McGuire didn't play together forever.
Sucks when that stuff happens to the city.
Yeah, it does. Especially in the Bay.
Yeah, oh my.
Because who are you going to pair with Jimmy Garoppolo?
Jesus. That's my answer, actually.
Jesus?
Jesus, yeah.
Brendan Urie can't play football.
Everybody knows God is a Hispanic woman, David.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
According to Jimmy.
According to Jimmy.
Yeah. Jesus, I don't know. What receivers do 49ers even have for next year?
Marquise Goodwin is all I can think
No.
of. Do they have Torrey Smith?
I couldn't tell you.
That's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll go to the other city on the Bay. Oakland, you've got that Amari Cooper, Derek Carr.
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
See?
If AC/DC splits up, that'd probably be the equivalent of the Splash Bros.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I could think of to call those two is the Pass Bros, besides AC/DC.
No, just keep AC/DC.
Yeah, we'll keep AC/DC.
It just fits the Oakland fans so much.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Alright. So, ACD splits up. That's the equivalent to Splash Bros.
Yeah, you're right about that. See, my biggest thing with teams in the Bay, they've always got to have partners. There's always got to be a partner in crime.
Yeah. Whether it's even the Athletics.
Yeah. You had the Smash Bros in Oko Coliseum. We had AC/DC in Oko Coliseum. You got the Splash Bros at Oracle.
And then 49ers always have somebody.
They're just missing that one piece. Even in San Jose, Joe Thornton and Patrick Marlowe.
Sharks.
Yeah, the Sharks. Sharks, baby. Should have won a cup.
San Jose have a baseball team?
No, the Oakland A's were going to move to San Jose.
I thought so.
Build a new stadium.
I'm thinking of the Padres. They're
But
in San Jose, so.
Padres are San Diego.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe that the New York or the San Francisco Giants blocked a move to San Jose for Oakland because they were too close to each other.
Which
I don't see how that makes any sense because Chicago has two teams 8 miles apart.
they do.
Yeah.
New York is literally just clustered with teams.
Yep. New York has teams everywhere.
So, Giants need to get their stick out of their ass.
Yeah.
So do we want to go down the line for top 10 picks? Or?
Yeah, we'll just go down the line. No trades involved yet.
Okay.
Because
I have these there even if somebody trades up. So, number 1, Suns pick Bagley.
I haven't taken DeAndre Ayton.
Number 2, Kings pick Ayton.
And I have Marvin Bagley.
3, Hawks pick Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson Jr. at 3. Ooh, Luka Doncic.
Okay. 4, Grizzlies pick Trae Young.
Mo Bamba. I think they'll take Mo Bamba.
Grizzlies need a point.
The Grizzlies do need a point.
They have
but
played.
Do you want to reach for Trae Young? That's another topic we could talk about for hours.
Yeah.
Is Trae Young has Steph Curry potential. He could change the league.
He could, which is why they need him because they don't have all the big mans they need.
But he is the most turnover-prone point guard to come out of a draft since Russell Westbrook.
They can work on it.
You can work on something.
How much does Russell turn over these days?
It's a quadruple double at this point.
Yeah.
But okay, he's going into a different situation though than Russell is. Russell had nobody the first triple double year.
Indeed.
The second triple double year, he had Paul George and Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony didn't play that well. Paul George played fine. Played Paul George. The turnovers went down a little bit because he had help. Trae Young has Marc Gasol. What about Mike Conley?
Mike Conley's almost irrelevant at this point.
And he's being paid $30 million a year.
Exactly.
Mike Conley is the most overpaid point guard in the NBA.
I think Trae Young would be a great backup for Mike Conley his first year, and then next year he's going to take over the franchise.
Mike Conley does not turn the ball over. He could be the bridge point.
He's safe, but does he score?
Like 14 a game, not enough to warrant $30 million a year.
Exactly.
The equivalent of Andrew Wiggins getting $30 million a year. But Andrew Wiggins also scores like that sneaky 20 points.
Andrew Wiggins is also a douche.
I like Andrew Wiggins.
See, I'm wearing all my Cavs stuff, so I'm just going to talk shit about Andrew Wiggins. And
it's not Andrew Wiggins' fault y'all traded him.
I know.
You could have him right now.
I just like to make him seem like he wasn't that cool.
I mean, he was pretty cool.
Shut up.
He did get traded before.
Mavs take Luka Doncic, Luke.
The Magic pick 5. Mavs.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mavs. I could see they're taking Jaren Jackson. I think.
Okay. Magic pick Wendell Carter. Magic don't pick that.
I don't think the Magic pick Wendell Carter. I think they will go Trae Young.
I'm saying, but Magics aren't going to have that pick.
I don't think they'll have that pick though.
Okay. Bulls, Kevin Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. Who the hell?
Michael Porter Jr. at Chicago.
Kevin Porter's from some show probably.
Probably.
I think I know the name Kevin Porter somewhere.
That name sounds familiar.
Where are the Bulls taking?
Michael Porter Jr.
Okay.
I think he's going to fall. That back injury is going to scare a lot of teams. We're going to sweep him right out from under his feet.
Sorry, Bamba.
Cavs,
yeah. Shea Alexander.
Shea Alexander.
Knicks, Mo Bamba, sorry.
Mo Bamba. The Knicks. That's tough. They have so many needs.
They do. Well, they have Joakim.
Yeah, they do have Joakim.
So
Joakim can't stay on the floor, though.
No. They have a crappy height person.
Yeah.
But still, you have an experienced guy that can teach the young guys something.
Yeah, you're not wrong. See, I could see them taking Vince Edwards. Those 3-and-D kids are going to be very good.
Yeah. If only you didn't give up Trae Young so easily.
Yeah, I could see them taking Trae Young as well, but I would.
Available, yeah, but he's already gone for you.
See, I don't know how I feel about.
You won't give him Wendell Carter?
Yeah, they'll take Wendell Carter.
Okay.
Give Kristaps a post scorer.
There you go.
You could play inside out.
Sixers, Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox. I could see the Sixers. It's hard to depict what the Sixers like really need. A power forward.
They have all the talent. They just need to put it together.
Yeah. They could take a power forward.
I see them more taking small forward.
I could see them taking Robert Williams out of Texas A&M. Dude's big. He's athletic. He can score.
I honestly kind of see the Sixers trading away their pick because what do they really need?
Kawhi Leonard.
Indeed.
But we could also see them take Mikal Bridges and then trade him. An athletic small forward that reminds
friends. We got to know the friends of our friends.
that reminds
Your
teams.
face-
Now others just like us. And just like that, we felt a little less alone.
Where's that mine?
But then something happened. We had to deal with spam,
Just like
fake
mute
news,
it.
and data misuse.
Do you not have a mute
That's-
button?
We
That's
do have a
staying.
mute button. That's staying.
We are not cutting that.
That's fine by me.
David not being able to work a laptop is staying in the video.
It's a shitty laptop, okay? I don't want to buy a new one.
I understand your pain. Are you looking up 76ers people?
Yeah, I also just got an iPhone X.
Mm.
Get one. They're fantastic.
No, I refuse. I need my aux cord back to buy another iPhone.
Okay, but it comes with an adapter automatically.
Yeah, I don't want the. I want the aux in the phone. So, if there's not an aux in the phone next time I'm due for an upgrade in 1.5 years, I'm getting a Samsung phone.
Wait, you're due for an upgrade in a year and a half?
Yeah, I just got mine like 6 months ago.
Oh, should have hop on Sprint. I'm on the iPhone Forever plan. I get a new iPhone after 12 consecutive payments, or 1 year, whatever comes first.
I don't want a new iPhone because they're all garbage. I will keep my 6S until iPhone either puts a headphone jack back in their phone.
Evan, I have some pictures of my niece. Portrait mode is fantastic.
Ooh, but all the phone cameras are upgrading.
They don't have portrait mode.
Okay, that's cute.
Isn't it amazing?
You want to show the camera a picture of your niece?
If I'm going to show the camera a picture of my niece, this is Joanna Forsgren. She is 1 year and 7 months old, I want to say. She was born in November. I don't do math.
The fact that you know your niece's age is pretty good because I don't know my sister's birth year still. So, like you asked me that question earlier, I'm like blanking out. Like, what year? So good job, David, for being a nice family guy.
Family first.
You were gonna do Sixers, I think, though?
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges? Okay, so we're done with NBA draft then.
Yeah, you could also put Mikal Bridges. You could also play him alongside those guys.
I feel like anybody fits in the Sixers system at this point.
Yeah, Brett Brown has proven that he is a damn good coach. It only took 5. How long has he been their head coach? 5 years?
Probably. Maybe. I want to say 4 actually, but 5 sounds better. How was your week at the office, David?
My week at the office? It was pretty shitty.
Yeah, we had a busy ass week.
Yeah.
Lots of paperwork.
On Monday, we had a call-in that night. You were there?
I was there.
That 20 snack pack call-in?
Yeah.
That... Was it Monday morning that we made the 150 burgers, too?
Yeah.
Yesterday we had that big call-in.
I don't know. This week has been such a mess.
Monday, somebody called us at the office, said they wanted 75 hamburgers and 75 cheeseburgers. 150 burger total with everything on the side. We served up large 12 by 12 clamshells full of lettuce, tomatoes.
Swear to God, if you MFers call us now and want like 150 burgers, I will just like quit.
Yeah, that'll be the way to quit my job.
Because we got like a decent amount of views on all our shit that we actually uploaded on. So if that, like many people, ask for 150 burgers, I'm jacking off into the burgers, I'm sorry.
Yeah, boogers and cum. South Park did it.
Yeah, I got it.
South Park did it.
But yeah, busy week at the office. Shitty week at the office. Much paperwork, much burger work.
I also
People quitting.
Yeah, we had a lot of people quit. I also got the call from my
Jesus Christ. And then your watch goes off. You're a klutz.
dude. I'm struggling today.
You got the call from Jesus Christ.
I can't do anything right today. I got the call from my detasseling boss.
Oh, what did he want?
We have safety meeting next Wednesday.
Are
Next,
you going to get to drive the truck this year or the bus or whatever?
I am going to get to drive his
What's your
truck.
phone, why?
He has a 2012 Ford F-150 Super Duty.
It's a nice truck.
Oh, it's a very nice truck.
I don't like trucks, but that's a nice
It
one.
doesn't have AC. It's got a power stroke.
It doesn't have AC though.
No, it does not have AC.
It's kind of neat for tasseling.
Yeah, it is. It's hot. It's very
It is
hot.
The amount of like David selfies I have from like just shitty sweating during summer in tasseling.
But I did get a promotion and a pay raise.
Ooh.
A large pay raise.
Congrats.
Thank
Enough
you.
to like quit your full-time job at the office.
Let's just say if our boss tells me that I have to come to work, Evan,
No.
no, I'm not coming in.
Very good. Very good. Show him who's boss.
Let's just say it's enough to. It's almost double what I make. There.
Damn.
Yeah,
So you're good for a few months.
I would be good for a few months.
Ah.
I also don't think that our boss would be mad. I think one of them would just say whatever
Yeah. Yeah.
because
What a nice guy.
employees like you and me
Yeah.
are too valuable.
Very, very, very. Except I don't do tassel.
You don't detassel, but you're always there.
Yeah. Except today.
And you're not going to be there the week of 7-2, are you?
Nope. I am gone in Seattle that week. Did you listen to the Carter's album yet? That's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, I have not yet. I haven't had time.
It's pretty decent.
Is it?
Yeah. I recommend it to people that are fans of either Beyonce or Jay-Z. That's something that happened last week.
If anything, I just downloaded a bunch of Panic at the Disco.
Listen to that. Jesus.
I love Jesus.
Yeah.
Our Father, who art is
Our Father, whose name is Brendan Urie.
yeah, Brendan Urie has the voice of what I would expect God to sound like.
Or Jesus.
Or Jesus.
One of the three.
It's passed down. Father to son.
Indeed. Alright, well said. Newsworthy in last week.
Mexicans have been detained.
Yeah.
They are also shutting down family detainment centers.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. We're not even gonna say our opinion on this. We're just gonna say that's the news.
Yeah, I don't want to get into a political argument with anyone.
Yeah. Well, if we can do this, we can do politics if one of us has the guts to defend one side. However, I don't think there's defending one side of this.
So, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
White guy from Villanova, Dante DiVincenzo,
What?
the dude who went off.
Yeah.
Where do you think he's going?
Who's got 15?
See, a mock draft that I looked at has him going to Chicago at 22.
I say 15. Who's 15?
The guy's going to have
Wizards. Oh, yeah. He's going to the Wizards. 15.
I can tell you this, he's going to have a job.
Yes.
He's going to have a job because that boy can shoot. He could be Kyle Korver 2.0 with a much better inside game.
Where do you have Troy Brown going?
Troy Brown. I would say he probably goes 15 to the Nuggets. Wizards,
15.
sorry.
Nuggets are 14.
Nuggets are 14, okay.
Actually, that was exactly what I was going to put them.
See, Miles Bridges could drop there too. I'm really intrigued as to see where my guy Grayson Allen goes. Because there are mock drafts that have him as a late first round pick. There are others that have him as one of the first second round picks. I think the guy's going to play
Yeah.
to NBA teams.
Yeah.
He's definitely he can shoot. He doesn't really turn the ball over.
I think he ends up on the Heat somehow.
Somehow on the Heat. Okay, I could see that.
My bold prediction.
I could see Miami could use somebody else with Goran Dragic.
Heat might trade up into that top 10.
I could see that too. The Heat, they're much better than what they were at the beginning of the year. They really improved themselves, especially last 2 months.
Yeah. They started their roll late, but yeah.
They started it too late
Mm-hmm.
because the East was wide open. The West was really wide open for a long time.
East could have been taken by anybody this year, but
I mean, the last game of the season in the West was a playoff game, essentially. It's how Minnesota... I mean, the winner of that game was not going very far in the playoffs. They were just going to get destroyed by the Rockets one way or another.
I called at the very beginning of this year that it was going to be Cleveland Warriors finals anyway, and that the entire season wasn't going to matter, the entire playoffs weren't going to matter. And then none of it mattered.
None of it mattered.
Doesn't that kind of suck, looking back at it? This entire season did not matter.
Nope. The last two haven't.
Really, no.
Unless somebody can join up with LeBron James. I mean, if you really think about it, though, the NBA has an opportunity to change their entire playoff system
Yeah.
to really differentiate themselves from the rest of the sports world.
Yeah. Are you saying, like...
Go from 1 to 16, not 8 and 8. I would love to see that. You could see
I
some...
always hear commentators complain about this. They want the 1 to 16. I don't like it, though.
You don't like it?
No.
See, I don't know how I feel about it geographically. Because you could have a 16 Brooklyn Nets. Not happening. But you could have a 16 Brooklyn Nets going all the way to a 1
This
Golden
is turning
State.
into like a second debate topic.
It is.
Jesus. All right, well, if anything, I don't see them doing top 16. I'd see them doing top 8.
Top 8? See, but I feel like all those games you're losing out on money.
Yeah.
If you eliminate an entire round of the playoffs, you're eliminating potentially 28 games.
Yes. However, I have no follow-up.
You have no follow-up?
However, okay. Limit to 8, and then make the first round not a series of 7, make it a series of 5.
Then you're losing out on even more games,
But
potentially.
But the pressure.
Yeah, you would get better basketball.
You would get better ratings.
See, I agree with that.
I don't have the time to invest in a 7-game series. I gotta work.
So do I. We all have jobs. We all have to go to the office.
5-game series? I can keep up with that.
But the two most exciting words in sports are Game 7.
They are. But you can change to Game 5 really easy.
Who gives a fuck about Game 5?
And you're only doing it for the first round anyway.
Yeah. That's a baseball thing, though.
That's how the NBA should be doing it.
I don't like baseball.
If they're cutting it to just one single thing and not 2 conferences.
Yeah, if they are cutting it to one single thing. But I mean, they already complained enough about 82 games a year.
Exactly.
Why take away the meaningful games? Cut the season to 80 games.
Because everybody's tired.
Cut the season to 80 games. I don't give a fuck if you're tired.
Cut the season 80 games? Okay, if you're going to make a change like that, you got to go more drastic. Like, you go to 82 to 70 or something like that. You don't cut 2 games off for everybody.
Baseball added 8 games in the 50s and 60s. They used to play 154.
Tell you what, just bold statement here. Screw it. Make the playoffs bigger. Do the top 30.
Top 30?
And leave the bottom 2 teams out.
Okay, if you do the top 30, okay, there's only 30 teams in the NBA.
I'm thinking football then. Sorry.
Yeah. If you do 30 teams in the playoffs, a 3-game series wouldn't hurt. That first round.
Or just do it 1.
But then how would that work? You would
Just
have
do
15 series. There'd be an odd amount of teams left.
True. Well, it'd be 28. Because
Yeah, top 2 teams, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or you could do 24.
So
Then
what
it'd be
you
even
do
out.
is
Perfect.
the top seeds, like they get a bye.
They got a bye? Okay.
So I guess it'd be top 2 from each, because then you
Yeah, then it'd be 24.
and then you do one game, which gets you down.
Ooh.
A 1-game playoff in basketball.
For the first round.
See, I don't like a 1-game playoff in any sport.
Either way, the NBA needs to like freshen up the playoffs.
Except football. Football, 1 game. That
works because football.
But even in football, every team can have a bad night.
Yeah.
If you catch a team on a bad night in a playoff series, how lucky are you?
The thing about the NBA playoffs though is you don't feel like there's pressure ever. Like even when teams are down like 3-0, I'm like they'll take a game somehow, and then they didn't. But
Man, there would.
I just don't feel like when somebody goes down 2-0, I'm like, but they're going home next, so they'll go up 2-2. There's no pressure in the NBA playoffs.
No. Even in baseball, there's plenty of pressure because you're not sending out the same guy every night.
No, you're not.
You're sending out a different starter every night, hoping that he has his best.
Yeah.
Hoping his best, even if he's not very good, can get you by.
Either way, we are stating facts that NBA playoffs need to be better.
Yeah, the quality of the NBA playoffs was terrible.
Especially the last 2 years.
The East first round was good. We had 2 Game 7s.
Because everybody's equal in the East.
Everybody's equally bad in the East.
Exactly.
You
The
could...
The West is such a monster.
If you really want to make this like a 2K game, do a fantasy draft.
For the playoffs?
No. Do a fantasy draft to even out the power.
Okay.
Because you're going to have to even out the power in the East.
So
no
just
matter
like reset the NBA?
Reset the NBA.
I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I don't see it happening anytime soon either. The Players Union would not be for that.
Yeah, but if you want to make the game more exciting, there you go.
Or you could do it. You could do it like how hockey does their expansion draft.
Okay.
You protect 3 players.
See,
Could you imagine how that would work if you were the Warriors and you could only protect 3 players?
Somebody would get Draymond Green would not be in the top 3 and be getting pissy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, I was fucking here before Kevin Durant. I deserve that spot.
See, but you can't make the second best player in the world open for grabs.
Are you saying Draymond Green's the second best player?
No.
Okay.
KD. Because Draymond Green would not be a lock.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that somebody on that Warriors team is getting pissed. Somebody on every team's getting pissed because they're gonna feel like they should be in the top 3.
You're right. You're damn right about that.
What the hell? Come on the camera. No, come on the camera. Say hi. No.
No?
No. Get on the camera. Okay. Well, you can say hi. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. You just walked in front of it. Oh, we should have Adam for our preview of next week.
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
Where's the camera?
Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah. So, tune in next week to see Adam Montana represent Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Alright, you may leave now. Thank you.
This is Dave.
Owen the Kid. See you next week.
See you next week.